So, uh, this is Live Tuesdays with Yalsi. This is my first, not live video, but my first live has been on Tuesdays. So, let me check my computer. Everything's looking. Guys, Logan. Let's see. Let's see. So this is it. Thanks everyone. Wow, really a lot of comments here. Thanks Rachel. Well, I am a tattoo collector for over 20 years, around that. I've been collecting from over 115 artists already, all styles, like from biomechanical, dark, neo-traditional, traditional, new school, Japanese, black and gray, dark, some color, and I also work for Ink Magazine as a brand ambassador and digital content editor. I used to write for Freshly Inked. I am usually traveling to many conventions, representing Ink, representing many other friends, and also judging many tattoo contests all over the world. I'm gonna be here all Tuesdays at this time, and the plan is to talk about, I don't know what you guys wanted to talk, like maybe healing tattoos, how to research an artist. Some artists, if they need a hint, like on some of the work or anything, we're gonna cover all that. Also some fitness, since I like going to the gym. We might go live in the gym. Art, of course. I don't know, everything. Travels, like I travel a lot, like every month. Let me see what people's writing here so I don't miss this. Let's see. What's up, Jeremy? Honestly, I've never had trouble getting employed. I used to even work like in a government corporation that provides electricity here in the island. I think if you're good, you're good. If you're not, you're not. So I know that many people close their doors, but if you're smart enough, you know the world is changing. People change. People relate to other ones. People with personally, when I go to stores, if I see someone with tattoos, I'd rather talk to him than any other. So right now, most of the population got tattoos, so I don't think it's has much of a taboo. For some people, it is, but if they don't want to get into how the world is changing, then I think they're missing out. So I really haven't. Right now, as I said, I work for Ink Magazine, but before that, I've had I've had offers. Also, I think if you're determined to do something, you just gotta work it out. I honestly dislike people that get tattoos and then they kind of like want to say like, oh, people are discriminating me. Don't get tattoos to make yourself a victim. Get tattoos because you love them and deal with it. Because people will gonna have to deal with you too. So you gotta deal with it. Let me see how this is going here. Oh. see the comments. 123. Ugh. The most painful tattoo, Tristan. What's up, Tristan Guzman? Speak Spanish too, of course. I speak more Spanish than English. But, thanks, Roman. About Sean Howard, what tattoo do I have that means the most to me? I don't. I personally don't get tattoos like by meanings. I think at the beginning I try to do that. I see it as an excuse. You need to give excuses to other people. It's not even to you. Like people go like, oh, what you gotta do? Then you go, oh, this is for my dog, for my son, whatever. So people just like stay quiet. I think it's more an excuse. I think I like to just get them for me. I like the artwork. Like I said, I like old styles. So I kind of like in every style. So many artists, even they have their own technical approach in it, their own flavor in it. So I kind of like that. I research for the artists and I look for them. So the most painful tattoo have been my head, of course, for much more than I could say. Like it's the most painful. Like the other ones would be 3 and this one would be 100 in the scale. Like it's painful. The head for me was very difficult and painful. So my first tattoo, it was a Yalsi on my back. It's a tag, a graffiti tag. I still got it. I just retouched the black just like a tag. And you can also check my Instagram. It has Yalsi, the way I got it rated there. So you can see some stuff. I like to do more industry related stuff in terms of art. I don't do much other stuff, like try to keep it in the industry, trying to respect old styles, trying to show people that old styles matter. And yeah, let me see, means the most, first 2. I don't know what's wrong with my computer. Let's see. Trying to check for the messages. My computer is like, I don't know, going a little crazy, so bear with me in this one. I'm sorry for taking this long right now. Definitely not. Here it's a little bright here. Hey, Rosanna. I don't have much ways to do this. Let me get the comments. Hey from Houston, what's up? Thanks for the love. I'm getting this page right now. Let me see the comments here. I also one of the organizers of the Puerto Rico Tattoo Convention here in Puerto Rico. It's an international show. We are focused on all styles. Like I said, like I don't like to only focus on one style. One is better than the other. Not with me. So we try to focus on that. The show was really good. It was the first year. Everyone was like very awesome. A lot of people fly in. So hopefully most of you guys can come next year. And I mean this year. In December, so you can escape the cold. Show was great. I'm really grateful for all my sponsors. It was like Ink Magazine, Steadfast, Sullen, Miami Tattoo Co, Camp Supply, Bishop, Incienso, SAG. Oh man, I don't want to forget anyone. World Famous Ink. By the way, they got a show in New York twice a year. I'm always hosted the contest right there. Next week I'll be in Pasadena in LA for the Golden State show. I'll be kicking it with Ink and with Cam Supply. I will also be next month in Australia for the 3i Tattoo Convention in Adelaide. I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Adelaide, something like that. But it's in Australia, and I'll be there. So can't wait for that one. It's gonna be Valentine's weekend, kinda. It's like from 10 to 12. So it's gonna be a good one. I got a lot of shows like next year from Holland, Belgium, Taiwan. North Carolina. I got 2 shows in North Carolina, in Charlotte and in Fayetteville. I would like to know also for next shows what you guys would like to talk about: healing, about products, about how to research artists. I don't have, also one of the questions, I don't have room. I got kind of have like doing blast overs for the last few years, so I do reworks, and even when during bad tattoos I do some cover-ups just because I like to refresh it, and sometimes it's just rework, sometimes it's just like a blast over, a small one. So honestly, I'm enjoying having short sessions. The longest I've seen in the sessions being like almost 16 hours on my thigh. It was too hard. I don't think that should be done, but you know, I had to do it. I was traveling. It's not easy. So also my head, I got it in 2 sessions. Well, 3 sessions. The first session was like 12 hours straight on the head. Maybe that's why I'm like, don't want to go back there. And then for the top of my head, I had like 2 sessions, like 9 hours in a convention. And then like the convention closed, so we had to finish it the next day and, for 3 more hours. So then I had a quick touch up, so I had like 25 hours on my head. It's a lot, too much. I don't know how many tattoos I have. I'm reading the questions. I don't know how many tattoos I have. I lost count. I do have like 115 artists. Can go to the list right now, but I can definitely post it somewhere later. I don't know hours. It's been almost 20, like over 20 years getting tattooed, so I lost hours because I've been going through second passes on some tattoos, reworks, as I said, and everything. So yes. Let's see what other questions we got here. I do go to Rachel. I do go to UK conventions. I'm not sure I'll be in London this year, but I've been there, and I might it might be possible that I'm doing that one too. I'll be in for confirm. I'll be in Belgium and in Holland, of Netherlands. Yeah, in Holland, for the Breda convention. That one's in. I think that one's in May, and then in June I'll be in Belgium for the Inkmania show. I'll be in North Carolina in April. I'll be in Taiwan, then in New York. You gotta check the United Ink shows in New York. Got twice. I'm always there hosting the contest. I do go to Canada conventions, Wesley. I've been in Quebec show. Got friends there, many friends. I've been twice for that convention. There are many conventions there, good ones too. On my hands, you mean on the palms or on the hands? Here I have a demon that was reworked by David Jorquera from Chile, and this from this Sahanya Blastover was done by Crest from Italy. Then I got my palms. That was done by Phipps, my brother Phipps from here from Puerto Rico. This was done in London by Alteide from Seven Doors, and now this was done by my brother Jess Jen. It was done Tavori style, so it was traditional by hand. Need another touch up there because the skin here is different, so it does stay. It does stay, but you gotta maybe go through it a few times and also like hurt, like go all the way in. If it doesn't hurt, it won't stay. Like you gotta go really in. So ah. There's something weird. Saludos de Texas. Saludos a la gente de Texas. How many tattoos I have? I lost track actually. I don't know how many hours. Sorry. Trying to check message. My computer's acting weird, so to read the message here, I don't know. San Antonio, what's up? David. Well, I have been like also. Someone asking me how did it take for me to get solid? I don't know if that means like in gym or tattoos or whatever. So I've been like training and going to the gym like and the fitness lifestyle for almost 17 years, I guess, or a little more maybe. So I like it. It's part of my life. To be honest, it hurts because right now I'm 42 years old. Many people don't know, but I'm 42 years old. So that means like I've been getting tattooed like for around 20. I started in the late 20, 21, 22, or maybe 20. Yeah, like about 20, when I was like 20, 21. So I started when I could afford getting good tattoos. I had already a plan. So about fitness, I like going to the gym. I'll go also like go live some Tuesdays from the gym too with my friends, and for me it's a lifestyle. I like it's stress reliever. It's just like I can not just go. Like whenever you're stressed or whatever, you can also like put your headphones zoned out, put the music and train, and your thoughts will clear it out. Like that's what I like. Um, I will have like a lot of videos from that too. I like training a lot. Not an expert, but I do like it. Being like many years. I don't know anything about CrossFit, but I do weightlifting. It's what I've been doing like all my life. Um, so yeah. Also, like I said, I'll be in Pasadena. Whoever is near LA, hang out, just talk to me. I'm a very approachable person. I may not look like it in some of my social media, but whoever knows me, I'm always like very down to earth person. Because I don't think there's no other way you could be, unless some people, I don't know what they have in their head. So yeah, let me see what we got here, and I go to Canada. I do go to Canada. So let's see. Got a bunch of comments here. Uh, like I said, I live in Puerto Rico. I've been working with Ink like full time like for a year. Before that, I was working with them like just like more part time, doing interviews for a few magazines for Freshly Ink, which is from Ink, and I do for interviews for artists, and like I like asking about the technical part because I love that. Needles, needle grouping, whatever, inks. There's a few interviews you can check still online. One of my favorites is the Mike Ruvendal one. I interviewed Mike Ruvendal, and it was like a really good one. It's online, so you can check it. It's a really nice one. So yeah, I still like do a lot of digital content stuff. Get some content, also brand ambassador at the shows and represent. And yeah, got many friends in the industry. I've been like I said, 20 years. Of course, there's a lot of friends you do on the way. Thank you, Cuffin. Let's see. As I said, I don't want to talk like their shows. I will read the comments, of course, after the show is done. So I would like to see what you guys want to talk about too for later shows. Especially, I think maybe researching artists, what to look for when you're getting your first tattoo, healing. Like I said, also some artists, some hints, some, I think there's a lot of stuff anyone can learn. Like everyone learns like every day, even I do, of course, from the people you less expected. So yeah, I have a bunch of nice stuff here. Love Black and Gray about tattoo meanings. When you're getting your first tattoo, let's start with that one, just in case. I did not know what I wanted, but I did know what I did not want it. And that means that I didn't want a bad tattoo. So I kind of researched. There's many styles. All of them are same as worth. So don't get confused by the simplicity or the complexity of a tattoo. Like it all depends on what appeals to you. So you can see a rose. You can do roses in any style, and even in any style, all different artists will do it differently. Like some of them use more volume, more light and shadow, creating more volume, more. Some others do more contrast, depending on the light also and the technique. Uh, could be neo traditional, traditional, dark work, black work. You can do it color, black and gray. I do think you gotta check what you like and then research the many artists on that style you like, and then also don't close your door to those other styles because all of them are worth it. And like I said, don't do the mistake of just thinking one tattoo is better than the other one just because they're different styles. So I think that's a very important part. So I like to keep it like that and just research how many artists in even one style can do that role so differently at the same time so nice. Like I said, like light and shadow. Some people use like some really smooth shading. Could be more Chicano style, which is like a lot of smooth shades. Other artists use smooth shades that are not Chicano style, but then they do like more grays, a little more black. Other ones, a lot of contrast with more open skin. You can do anything, like in any style. So you just gotta research well. Yes, let me know. I can like definitely in the next show talk more about that because it's important to get your first tattoo. You gotta. I honestly, being straight up honest, I wouldn't tell you to go to an Instagram account and just like think because the artists have a lot of followers, it's gonna do a good tattoo on you. And also because they don't have like many followers, that doesn't mean they're gonna do a bad tattoo on you. Some artists put themselves out more than others. Some others have a large following. Others just recently opened accounts. My favorite tattoo artist, and I don't talk about favorite tattoo artists, but one of my favorite tattoo artists, which is Philip Blue from Switzerland, he don't have an Instagram account. He don't have a Facebook account. He don't even have his photos online. So if you know him, you'll know him, and you just get his work out. Like you gotta research, and how you get those researching the artist. There's always your favorite artist. So you can talk to him, go to conventions, check the portfolios, and see what really appeals to you. And study if you're getting your first tattoo. I personally don't think getting your first tattoo in a hand or a neck is a good idea. When I got mine to go extreme, I was already all bodysuited. Like I already had my bodysuit when I went to my neck, face, and hands. So for me, I think that's important. That I would say to think it, like give a good thought. Like don't try to do something because it's only cool. Some people do it because it's cool, but it's gonna be for you. It's gonna be in you for your whole life. So that's not something to be cool or not. It's not a T-shirt you just got and you just throw it away. So I think you should like research well. And me personally, I don't think people should get meanings. Meanings changes, people changes. You can get it with your being funny, but true because it happens. You can get your matching tattoo with your best friend, and then your best friend went out with your girl, and then you don't want to talk to him, and then you're gonna have the tattoo because it means something. I think you should get something because you like the artwork. You like the artwork. You like like I said, you get the style. You see these artists do the style as I want it. I'll do it. I'll get it. So you get it. You won't regret it that way if you did a good research. So I'll be all Tuesdays. Thanks for tuning in. I was a little nervous. I don't like being on camera that much. I'm more a one-on-one person. Before we go, I'm gonna show you guys some stuff so you enjoy. Here on my house, I got a lot of artwork and stuff. Maybe you can see something with me. I love art. Like as you said, I have a lot of stuff here. I got a lot more that I cannot show because there's in other rooms. This is like the one I do music too. I got music here. I'm a music producer too and stuff. So I'll show you some stuff, some quick stuff. So this is my skulls collection. If you like skulls, this the Foo Dogs. I got those in Japan, antiques. It's like Funko from Asia, Fudo Mio, Darumas, paintings. My Hot Stuff Devil, my Hell City. I don't drink, I don't do alcohol, but I collect stuff. I also have like, what else do I have here? This is a cool one. This is a needle that Sulu Richie Boy did, like traditional Samoan, you know, it's a traditional Polynesian tattoo on me. So he used this needle and gave it to me. I got this, was by Clara Sinclair, Jesse Levitt. My boy Tim Kern did this poster for the King of Tattoo convention in Japan, which they're not doing it anymore because we'll talk about that later. Mike Rubendal. My boy Das Wu Uritsuki from Hong Kong. There's a Hanja there. Another Mike Rubendal one. My Hanjas and Tengu's collection too. Got more here. Kale Corson did this one. He gave it to me. It's one of a kind because there's only this copy. Shane Tan did that. Horiyoshi the First did that kanji. It means sumi, which means ink. Horiyoshi. This one I got. Many of them are original too, and this one is one of the originals too. That was done by Don Marshall, while that's Robert Hernandez tattooing me, and then Marshall was there painting, and he painted while Robert Hernandez was doing that. My boy Fibs gave me this original, Badass Call, Horiyoshi, Carlos Torres, Paul Booth, Sean Barber, Victor Chill, Young White, Yumiko, James Kern, Edgar Marquez, Brian Geckel, some biomechanical there too, Jerry Maciel, Thomas Kinst, Timothy Hoyer, Juan Lopez, Mike Chambers, Carlos Rojas, my brother Roberto Borsi from the Horitoshi family. Well, some other stuff. We'll definitely tune in and show more stuff later. Peace. Hope you guys enjoy it. Yeah, I got a lot of weird things here. Can't go wrong with weird things. Peace, guys, and thanks for tuning in. Peace. Much love.